There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be. Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Did Zaphon lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey! Save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
Rising Wyvern!
Thunderfield! Go for the weak point!
Here and now!
You're finished!
Up and at it! Let's go! Reload! I'm out of ammo! What?
Talent Hurricane!
Air strike!
Rising Wyvern! Too fast!
Fantastic! I can carve
trip
through
it up.
armor!
Lightning
This
orb!
one's all mine!
Done in the wind!
Blew away! Ignite!
In here!
Here I come!
I'll be saving
Swallow
this
blade!
The earth throbs in
Lunar
pain.
corruption!
Destruction!
Raging storm! Where are you going? All right, it's showtime!
Rising Wyvern! First strike! You're on!
Photon blast!
Can't get out of this! What?
Take this!
Lightning!
It's over!
I'll finish you here and now!
I'm expert coming through! Reload!
Take this!
I'm out of ammo!
I'm on it!
First aid!
Leave the charges to me! I'm on it!
You're done! Faster! Here, let me help.
You picked the wrong fight!
Thank you.
Here I come! It's over!
Wind
Raining
astral
blast!
energy! Lightning condemned! Thunderblade!
Lewis, this!
I'll heal you all! Photon blast!
You're
Lightning
mine!
condemned! Healing
It's over!
circle! Thunderblade!
What a relief!
Prepare
Here
to
I
be
go!
sealed!
I'm only getting started! Here, let me help!
Take this!
Do they not teach you to say thank you, Indiana? Not to a renan, they don't.
I'm on it!
Lightning
I'll
condemned!
finish it! It was nice.
Thunderblade! I'm not primed and ready!
You're
This
mine!
one's mine!
Dust to dust!
It's over!
Here's a healing arc!
Here I come!
Nothing gets by me!
Far enough!
You're mine!
Radiant Pierce!
First strike!
Raging Pierce! Radiant Pierce! Not on my watch! I'm out of
You're
ammo!
mine!
Wow, I'm impressed.
It's over!
Lightning condemned! He's
It's on!
Thunderblade!
Now I can let loose! Burn it out!
Do it! Hey, that
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! I'm all stocked up! Annihilation! Mega Lightning Orb!
Here I come!
Raging Cascade!
It's over!
In here!
Mirage!
Searing Blast! Cuts away! Radiant Blood!
It's finished!
Let's do it!
Now we're not... Can't get out of this!
Can't be by the power of water! Hell! Let Astrolata!
They just keep coming!
Searing Flame! Reload! Astral Energy! Back into the fray!
Shut up!
Annihilation!
I'll smash you!
Who cares?
I'm not done!
Oh, damn it!
Let them mark!
Only I'd been more careful!
You're mine!
This one's mine!
Swallow
I'll
blade!
bring you back from
Take it!
death's abyss!
Mirage! This one's all
I'll
mine!
bring you back from death's
Eat
abyss!
this!
Do it!
Look!
Hey! Blow them away!
Here, let me help. Gonna smart. Here, let me help. They're not playing around.
No!
There.
Can't end here!
In a vine?
That
freaking does it.
annihilation. Radiant Pierce.
Dust to dust!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Big blast!
Hasten. I'll heal you all.
Not done yet!
I'll finish you here and now!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Why are you human?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Annihilation.
Wyvern!
Searing flame. Reload. I'm out of ammo. Dance in the wind.
I'll tear you apart!
Here I come!
Air thrust. Lightning
Swallow blade!
Mega ray.
Ready and rare!
Mirage!
Do it.
Strike!
It's time!
Magna ray.
You're mine!
Primed and ready. This one's mine. Here, let me help.
What's this? Can't get out of this! All this thing's coming in!
Astral energy. Water.
This one's all mine!
Lightning. 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 Lightning.
This one's all mine!
I'm almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away. Not in your dreams. Take care.
I'll tear you
I'll bring you
apart!
back from Death's
Oh,
Abyss.
you are gonna pay for that!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
I'm on it!
Resuscitation.
First strike!
Here's a healing art.
Not done yet!
First aid.
No? I feel like me again!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss. It's down.
I'm on a roll now!
Resuscitation.
It's time!
I'll heal you all.
Can't get out of
That's
this!
smart.
First strike! Destruction!
Healing hurricane. Thunder field.
I really hope I'm sorry to be bothered.
We've all got enough on us.
Yes, ma'am.
Annihilation! Annihilation!
I'm on it!
Sorry.
Stay away from my friend!
Let the marksman handle this.
It's on!
Any more of this and I'll burn out.
That's radiant fire. Searing flame! Reload! Will this help?
Prepare to be
Healing
seen!
circle!
No further!
Thank you. Hear my call!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Danan Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Nias.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alphen.
I'll just, leave you two alone.
Finally, some open space again.
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Nias for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dana. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Danans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Danans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
I need to get rid of these stains somehow.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
Do you mind watching our camp tonight? Shall we get moving?
Hear my call!
You're finished!
Denied! Eat this! Talon Hurricane!
Here I come!
Power of water!
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
We are freaking invincible!
Dalton and the others really are strong!
over.
What about me?
You're mine! It's over!
Lunar
Take this!
corruption! Talon Hurricane! Power of water!
Here I come! It's over!
I'm all stuffed out!
Take this! Rise up!
Eat this!
Here goes!
Swallow blade! It's on! You're mine! Swallow blade! This could be useful. About damn time.
Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city. So I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almadria. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
everybody's so excited?
They can hardly be blamed when they've apprehended an enemy leader. That said...
Yeah. Isn't there some way to calm them down?
These must be the Danans the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Bayfun said Deadheim would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well... Is that...
Yes. It's Lord Almadria Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen!
Just...
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
I found you at last.
I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell. I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why you lost?
Is your little show quite finished?
Why, you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best. Now behold!
Law, I'm...
Sorry for almost blowing me up? Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay. Mega Ray! Astral energy!
Take this!
Raging
Talon Storm!
You're on!
Hit a worm!
You're mine!
In here!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll be
You're
saving
on!
this one!
Sword Rain out!
In a vine, Dragon Shell!
Here! Raging Storm! More fire!
You're fit up! Blue escape!
Talon Storm!
You're on!
Anything in armor is all mine!
You're finished!
I'm on it! Whirlwind Not my finest.
Dance in the healing circle! Air thrust! I'm ready! Light astral energy! Hey, I'll bring you back from depths abyss! Lightning orbs! Arc resuscitation! Confiscated! Take it! Lightning condemned! Thunderblade! Lunar Supernova! Raging cascade!
First strike!
Here's a healing orb!
Now or never.
First aid!
In a vine,
By the power of Tempest Whirl! Annihilation!
Take this! Blue escape!
Hit! By the power of water!
It's on!
Here,
Lightning orb!
Ow! First aid!
I owe you one.
watch this!
It's over!
Rising Wyvern! That tail's a problem.
Then let's focus there first.
Annihilation! Dance in the wind! Here's a healing arc!
You're mine!
First aid! Hurricane! This one! Let the raging storm! More without strike!
You're mine! Try harder!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Eat this!
Take this!
Not my watch! Here!
Ready to go!
Raging cascade! Lunar corruption!
Blue escape!
Dance in the wind!
All finishes here and now!
Prepare to be clean!
Thunderblade! First aid! I'm all chopped up!
All mine!
Mega Ray! Annihilation! Lightning orb! Mega Ray! Dance in the wind!
Not today!
Dragon Shell! Air
Here I
thrust!
come! Rising Wyvern! Storm!
Here's a healing arc!
Here I come! I'm not done!
First aid! Lightning condemned!
Here I come!
Thunderblade!
You're
Lunar corruption!
Here I come!
Raging storm!
It's over!
Annihilation!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Flame! Reload!
Tectonic
Crush! Here's a healing arc!
Storm! Take this! Try harder!
Dad!
Damn it! If only I'd been more careful.
This one's mine!
The enemy's open.
Ready to go! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation! Will this help?
Not done yet!
Talon Storm!
Healing circle!
I really owe you one.
The earth throbs in pain.
I'll bring you back from
Get out
death's
of
abyss!
this! Shattering! Watch it!
Resuscitation!
Talon Hurricane!
Still got some fire. Here, let me help.
I owe you one!
I can carve through armor!
It's over!
Annihilation! Here's a downfall!
Take
Here's
it!
a healing
I'm
arc!
not done!
In here!
Strike!
First
I
aid!
really owe you one. Dragon Shell!
Lightning orb!
You're mine!
Lightning condemned! Annihilation!
You're mine! You're on!
Annihilation! Mega
Here I come!
Ready! Here, let me help.
Talon Hurricane!
Any more of this and I'll burn out!
Lightning orb!
Blue escape!
By the power of water!
All things all good things. Come to an end.
Here I come!
Here, let this one's mine! Dance in the wind! In here!
Talon Hurricane!
Steering, this one's mine!
Take
Now!
Double leap! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Will this help? Tempest Whirl! Getting stronger!
Switching up its movements! Watch out!
Lunar corruption! Gemini Aqua! Lightning condemned! I'm all
No
stuffed up.
further!
Talon Hurricane!
And
Blue
watch it!
escape!
I'll heal you all! Light astral energy! Healing circle! Here goes! Dance in the wind!
I'll tear you apart! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! First strike!
Thunder Field!
I can carve through armor!
Hey there! Raging cascade!
I'll end you!
Lunar
not done.
corruption! By the power of
Take
water!
this! Rising Wyvern! This one's all mine! You're finished! Ignite!
Raging cascade! Here goes! Here, let me help. More for the tactile! Not in your dreams! Water, hear my call! Lightning orb! Glacial more of that evil! Here! More for the stockpile!
Not my finest.
Magic is them!
Stay away from my friend! It's over!
Here I come!
In a bind?
It's over!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Here, where are you going? Photon, lightning condemned!
Here we go.
I'll heal you all! Photon, raging cascade! Healing circle! Dance in the wind! I can only look.
Here I come!
Flame!
Rising Wyvern!
Wyvern!
Luna Pistol! Not today!
Coward hurricane! I'm all stuffed up!
Here I
Here
come!
goes! Annihilation!
You're finished! Here I come!
More for the
Rising Wyvern! You're on!
Nothing gets by me! Lunar Tornado!
Take this!
Gemini Howard Hurricane! Searing Flame! Reload! Arch Kill! Not on my watch!
First strike! Here I come!
Reload!
You're finished!
Ready and ready! I'm all stuffed up!
Now I'm in.
Wrapped in pain.
Try harder!
I'm all stuffed up!
Talon Hurricane! Listen to it! You're mine!
Annihilation!
It's over!
I'll be saving this one!
Raining slash!
Lightning condemned!
This one's all mine!
Thunderflow! I can be rocked ready! Where are you going? Dance in the wind!
You're
Sleep here,
mine!
let me help! I'll be saving this one! Here goes!
You picked the wrong fight!
Reload!
Take this!
Air
It's
strike
over!
flame! Photon
Rising
flash!
Wyvern! Swallow blade!
Here's a healing arm! First aid!
Really owe you one.
Leave
the orders to me.
Annihilation! Mega ray! More for the stockpile! By the
Away!
down!
You're finished!
Thunder blade! I can do this all!
You're mine! It's over!
Raging cascade! I'll bring you back from death to the wind! In here! Resuscitation! I'll be saving this one! Ready! Annihilation! Mega ray! Not in your dreams! Thunder field!
I'm not done!
Shattering the
More where that came from!
attack time.
Take this! You're finished! Here I come!
Here's evil! Lightning orb! Dance in the wind!
Ready? No further!
Air
This
thrust!
one's all mine!
Light astral energy!
Ignite!
Lunar corruption!
Blue escape!
Hurricane! Gemini offline!
You're
Astral
mine!
energy!
Let you all down.
You paid for that!
Sleep now. I'll be saving this one! I'll bring you back from death to death.
Nothing gets by
More
me.
where that came from! Resuscitation! Will this help? Feel!
Not done yet.
I'll be saving this one!
Target
Thank you!
I'm not done!
Here's evil!
Luna Rondo!
Freeze Lancer!
You're finished!
I'll heal you all! Dance in the wind! Healing circle!
Rising Wyvern!
I can only rely on
Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
Rising Wyvern!
By the field!
You're up!
More for the sacrifice!
Rising Wyvern!
You require a hand.
Here's a healer!
You're mine! Burn in hell!
Tempted swirl!
Strike!
Swallow's flight!
Slash! Swallow blade!
Here! That's pretty
Sword right now!
I'm out! Raging
No
sword!
further.
Back into the fray!
It's too much!
Tunnel!
You're mine!
Light astral energy! Reload! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Is everyone all right?
Yeah, but Almeidria got away. Linwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almeidria's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Danans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza. including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseth and Ganabelt were horrible, but Almeidrea makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almeidrea, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almeidrea's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almeidrea has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shion. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almeidrea without me. I need to be there, please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live, without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind, with no idea where she went. Beifan, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go. What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
I still can't believe what that Almeidrea did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almadria who did it. I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Danon mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Danon?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law.
Looks like we made it here in one piece. You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so... I I hope we manage to catch Almeidria soon.
I hope so too, before she can cause any more havoc.
You okay, Rinwell?
Oh, yeah.
Don't push yourself too hard now, okay?
Okay. Thanks. Oh, Hootle. I don't know what to do.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hootle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hootle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hootle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit. Hootle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almeidria. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail. This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up. You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor... it keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings...
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective, from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadheim. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess... I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cislodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this. Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renaissance, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almedria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almedria.
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag-Sar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almeidrea plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
An opponent like this should be easy. Bring him down! Swallow blade! And
I'll punch that gun out of your hand!
engaging! You're mine!
First strike!
You're mine! Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up. Now you see what I can do!
Take this! It's over! Raging storm!
I'm on board!
It's over!
I'm not getting scorned!
Take this! Kick off! I'm only getting this one's mine! Here I come! Please now!
You require a hand.
More for the top
Can't get out of this!
Destruction! Raging storm! Got more without hit!
No escape!
Do it! Light accelerator!
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Water, hear my call!
I'm on it!
Flood! Glacier spear! Pierce evil!
Looks like we got them all.
Feisty one, eh?
I'm on it! Denied!
Out away! Blow away! Raining slash!
Talon Hurricane!
No
shield can stand our beat!
It's over! Hold my lord! You're mine! How about this? Light spear!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
I'm on it! Its armor's too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Freeze Lancer!
Shattering Knife!
Attack time! Water!
Here
Now see what I can do!
My shield! We're not finished! You're finished!
Can't get out of this!
Now! Lancer!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Go no further! Let the marksman handle this! Talon Hurricane! Here!
You're finished!
Gale Force! These ones can run rings around us! Lightning Blast!
Here I come!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
There you yeah! And the pummeling to me! Gale Force! Radiant Pierce!
Take this! You're finished!
Can't be
Crumble!
Mega Ray! Back into the fray!
Here I come!
Anything in order
It's
is
over.
all mine!
This one's all mine!
Lightning
You picked the wrong fight!
Thunderblade!
Take this!
Talon
You're finished!
Here's Dopamine!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Looks like we got them all.
Got it! That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
No backing down!
Take this!
Fire in the hole! I'm a true gunslinger around here.
You're finished!
Take this!
Release! Move away!
I can handle Healing circle!
Knock
There you
gun!
go! Far enough!
Swallow blade!
Thank you.
Sword ring alpha! Hold nothing back! Swallow blade!
Chinese supernova!
Lightning spear!
Astral Arts? That's my cue. That's mine.
Shut him down! Take this! You're finished! You're on! You're on!
Hey! Blow them away!
Searing blast!
Now you see what I can do!
Take this! You're finished! Destruction!
Do it!
Here I come!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Certainly not bad.
No complaints here.
wields ours too.
You'll soon see about that!
We're not finished!
Thank you.
Like it doesn't!
Rising Wyvern! Take this! It's over!
I'll be saving this one!
You're mine! It's over!
Talon Hurricane! Tempest Heal! More where that came from!
Rain Slash!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Can't get out of this!
I'm ready for the next battle!
It's on!
Now you'll learn!
Ready and ready! I'll smash you!
Raging Storm!
You're mine!
Rising
Wyvern!
A showdown between blade and fist!
This one's mine!
Here I come!
Glacial Spear!
It's over!
Do it! I'm ready!
Not today!
Here's a healer!
Take this!
First aid! Stockpile!
Talon Hurricane!
You're mine!
Wind Astral Energy! More with that
Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning Together! Thunderblade!
Rollerblade!
Here! Arc Field!
Roll now!
Strike!
Talon Storm!
Destruction!
Not on my watch! I'm all stocked up!
Take this! It's over!
Annihilation!
Mirage!
Searing Flame! Reload!
We managed to pull through.
An opponent like this should be easy. I won't show you any mercy! Take this! Raining Slash!
Take this!
Where are you going?
You're finished!
That all finish you here and now!
Light Astral
It ain't done! It's over!
Ready to go! Armor won't save you!
Do it! Ringworld! Frozen!
Hammer!
Take it! Light Astral Energy!
I'll tear you apart!
Mirage!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. I won't forgive you!
Got you now!
Dragon Steel! Dragon Steel! Confiscated!
They really don't give up, do they?
The rebel! Stop that! Take this! Rising Wyvern! No escape! Mirage! It's over!
Raging
Try
Storm!
harder! You picked the wrong side! It's over!
Glacial Spear!
Wind Astral Energy!
Sword Rain can't get out of this!
Take
Talon Hurricane!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Carve through armor!
General Power!
Hey! Far enough!
Take this! Here I come! Go back, will ya? Mirage!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Take this!
Freeze Laser!
Take this! It's over!
Here, let me help!
I know you are!
I never miss!
On your knees!
Searing away!
You won't make a fool of me!
Arc Steel! Annihilate your dreams! Lightning!
Rain Slash! I'll beat you with Rising Wyvern!
Hey! Blow them away!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Radiant here!
Rising Wyvern!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! It's a duel of the arts! Thunderblade! Radiant here!
We got fire!
I've got this! Let him
The
mark
enemy
the
wields
handle!
ours too.
We'll soon see about that! Water! Here I go! Denied! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! Here I come! You're on!
Lightning Connect!
Do it!
Thunderblade! Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Here, let me help.
You're mine! You're done! This one's all mine! Through armor!
Radiant
You're
Storm!
mine!
Reload!
You picked the wrong
In the
fight!
sky, it's mine!
You're done!
Down
All
low.
finished enough!
Here it is.
Take
Ready.
this! Talon
I
Hurricane!
never miss!
Do it!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. No choice.
You've got spirit!
Fight this over!
I really owe you one.
Can't get out
You'll
of
pay
this!
for what you did!
Escape!
I owe you one.
Shining Supernova! Lunar Flame! More with that Jedi Aqua! Now, I'll
Try
hold
harder! Now! Take this one! Roll now!
Healing Circle! Hate that!
It's over!
Far enough!
Thanks!
Shining
None!
Circle! Mega Ray!
Dragon Shell!
Radiant
Take this!
Mega Ray! Here!
I'm not
More
done!
with the stockpile!
You're finished!
You're
mine!
Right over!
Now
Raging
you
Cascade!
see what I can. I'm just getting
You're
started.
finished!
Sealed!
I'm
Radiant
not
Storm!
done!
Stockpile!
You're mine!
Water! Here must come!
You're mine!
Here!
Raining Slash! First
I
strike!
never miss!
Coming!
Gale Force! More with that hit
You're
from!
finished!
Here's a healing art!
Not today!
Arch First Aid!
You're mine!
Excellent!
You're finished!
Downfall!
Raining Slash!
Hurricane!
Roll away!
Take this.
Rip and tear!
Gale Force! Dance with the wind!
Take this!
Sleep now!
It's over!
I'll be saving
I'm
this
on
one!
it! Take this!
Talon Hurricane! Annihilate!
Rip and tear!
This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for.
Lightning Orb!
Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Lightning Condemned!
You're on!
No, I won't give in.
Time to let it rip.
Take this! You're finished! Slash! Destruction!
Raging Cascade!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Armor won't save you.
Raining Slash!
Can only rely on
Yeah! Slash! Destruction! Ignite!
I'll heal you all!
I'm on a roll now.
Gale Force!
Yeah! Take blue away! Raining Slash!
Will this help?
Take this!
over!
I'll heal you all!
You'll pay for that! Any more of this and I'll burn out. I owe you one.
Thunder field!
Can't get out of this!
Raging cascade! Lunar corruption!
No pace far enough!
By the
You're
power
on!
of water!
Law!
Demon's descent!
Flashing fang!
I'm reaching my limit, you guys.
Damn. Guess we better be extra careful.
That equipment should come in handy.
Looks like some solid equipment.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zuko.
It'll be
Here's
a
a healing
breeze.
arc!
Get in, get out!
Here,
Rising Warfare!
not on my watch! By the power
You're
of water!
finished!
Here's a healing arc!
Searing Gale!
First aid!
That's the spot!
Chinese
Take this!
Radiant
Ah!
More with that!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And cover it to me! My turn! Swallow Blade! Burn in hell! Rip it tear! I'm not done! Slice! Swallow Blade! Sword Rain Alpha!
Searing Tempest!
I'm not done!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Here I come!
I'm ready! Light astral energy!
Ready? Take this! I can carve through it! You're Rimmer!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Lightning!
Talon Hurricane!
Looks like we got them all.
This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute.
It's on! Now we're not good! You're finished! Swallow Blade! Can't get out of this! Rising Wyvern! You're on it!
No mercy!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! I'm only getting started!
That frickin' does it! It's over!
Gemini Aqua!
It's almost too strong.
Then I'll split it open! Be my guest!
Dance in the wind!
I'm not done!
Sleep now!
Denied!
Healing Soul!
Thanks!
Radiant!
You're my...
Reload!
Glitter Dragon!
Will this help?
Blow away!
Thunder
Rain
Field!
Slash!
Healing
I'm
Raging
not done!
Lightning! Crash! Dance to the wind!
You're mine!
Sleep now.
Flash! This one's all mine!
By the power
Sword
of
Ring Alpha!
Radiant, look here!
You picked the wrong fight! You won't make a fool of me!
More with that hurricane! Dance in the wind! Glimmer Flash!
You're finished!
By the I'll be saving this one!
It's over!
Swallow
You're
Blade!
on!
More with that
It's over!
Nothing gets by me!
I'll keep you right back!
This one's mine!
You're finished! You're mine! You're finished! Do as I say!
Talon Hurricane!
Rising Water!
Remaster Leonard
Swallow
Raging
Blade!
Destiny!
It's over!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Take this!
Searing flame! Master
Take
RPG!
this!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That was a little close for comfort.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almadria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almadria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almadria.
This'll make us even more formidable.
Any more of this and I'll burn out.
I'm not done! Who's ready to help us?
Fire support! Here I go! You're mine!
These fists have got your name on them!
I never fit!
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Lightning! Downforce!
I've used a bit too much healing. Let's dispose of the trash.
Now you'll learn!
Our shield! Confiscating! Our shield! Not in your dreams!
You think that shield will save you?
I see one, eh?
Here's evil!
You got fire!
I've got them here! Let a marksman handle it! More for the south!
All yours! Destruction! Burn in hell! Here I come!
This armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
I can carve through armor! My shield!
Sleep now!
Do it! Blow away!
I'll be saving this astral energy!
Say no more.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
Gotta break through! Got you now! You're finished!
Take down your defense.
Handle this.
You're finished!
This one's mine!
That frickin' does it! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! I'm on it! Easy and slow for me. Yeah! And to me!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that! Here's evil!
Like you!
Not in your dreams!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Here I go!
I'll smash you!
Dance in the wind!
On your knees!
Feel it!
It's over! Watch it!
I'll be
Blow away! I'm on it! You're mine! You're finished! That freaking does it! Here we go! Take this!
Now we're not.
No further! I'm on a roll now! This one's all mine! Dust to dust! Eat this! You're mine!
Now! Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Lunar corruption!
I'm on! Renan slot! We're not finished! Swallow blade! You're mine! It's over! Sword Rain Alpha!
Now you see what I can do!
My dick! Damn it! Too bad!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
You're finished! Here I come! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Now I'm real mad!
Take this!
Lightning raging
Take it!
cascade!
Tear you apart! Swallow blade!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
With this, I can become even stronger. You're saying we should check the Owl Forest? Go no further!
You got spirit!
I'm on! Here I come!
Sword Rain Alpha!
That frickin' does it!
You're mine! You're finished! You're mine!
Leave the charges to me!
You're mine! Here I come!
Eat this!
It's over!
Denied!
Damn it, Bennett! Glimmer Dragon! Blow away!
Ready!
You're mine!
I can carve through armor!
I'm not done!
Confiscated!
Raining slash! No further!
Dragon Shell!
Lightning Wyvern!
In here!
We'll do it!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
I'm practically unstoppable.
No choice! Engaging! Burn it out!
I'll tear you apart! Radiant to the wind! Radiant light! Here!
It's over!
More for the stockpile!
Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! Take the force! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! You're mine!
Denied!
I felt fine not too long ago.
Take this! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
Raging cascade!
It's over!
That's enough! Here's a healing dance in the wind! Cascade! Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I'm reaching my limit, you guys.
Damn. Guess we better be extra careful.
What is this?
through!
Now you see what I can do!
Lunar
Rising
Cloud!
Wyvern!
Careful! It has the head of Dragonfly!
I'll take you here and now!
Rising Wyvern!
Let's use it all!
It's over!
Thunderblade!
Searing Gale! No further!
Healing
You're not
Gale!
feeling so great.
I'm on
You're
it!
finished!
That's freaking something! Seal!
Renan!
Reload!
Back, will ya? Burn in hell!
I'll tear you apart!
Leave the chargers to me!
Dragon
Renan Slash!
Healing Arm!
Blow
Where that came from! Look here! I'm out of ammo!
Here I come! It's over! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! You're on!
Annihilation!
You're finished!
Photon blast!
You're mine! It's over!
I never miss!
You're mine!
I'll be
It's over! Here I
I'm
come!
only getting
Huh?
dreams!
It's done!
Radiant! You alright?
I'll be okay. I can carve through armor!
I'll heal you up!
Rising Wyvern! You picked the wrong fight!
Rip and tear!
Healing circle!
No escape!
I really owe you one. You're done!
Raging
Here I come!
Go away!
Annihilate!
Now I'm real mad!
I'll be handle it!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
You're finished!
Healing hurricane!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it!
Take this!
Dragon!
It's over!
Radiant, look here!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning arm!
Here,
You're
let me
on!
help!
Sonic punch! An
Astral Art?
That's my cue!
It's over! Shut him down! You're mine! You're finished!
I'm out of ammo! Annihilate! Mega ray! Power of water! Can't hit that! No more playing nice! Arc seal! Healing arc!
Talon Storm!
First aid!
Ready to go.
This one's mine!
That's what I call such a failure.
Stay away from my friend!
Water! Lightning!
In a bind?
Light after lightning!
You're mine!
From death to bit!
You're
Now!
finished! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Easter!
I can't heal you forever!
No escape! Rising Wyvern!
In here!
Hurricane thrust!
I'll be saving this one!
Take this! It's over!
I'm all sucked up!
Rip and tear!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll
on!
finish you! Take
Radiant
that!
Storm!
Talon
Take
Storm!
this! It's over!
Thunderblade!
Here I come!
Take it!
It's over!
You're
Rising
mine!
Wyvern!
Raging Storm!
You're on!
I'll finish you here and now!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
You're mine!
You lose some life!
Leave the chargers to me!
Dream!
Glimmer Dragon!
Raging Storm!
Take it!
Ready!
It's over!
This one's mine!
Do it! Blow away! Lost!
Hey! Blow them away!
We're still standing. Barely.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking. The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be? Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
What is this? Go no further!
You got spirit! I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! Hurricane Slam! No further! Here I come! I'm back!
It's always too strong.
Be my guest! Rising Wyvern!
We'll soon see about that!
Armor won't save you! My shield? Take it! I'm on here! Destroy it!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
No backing down! Engaging! This should do it!
Water! Roll forward! Eat this! Dance in the
out of this! Take this! Eat this!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Now!
No escape!
Demons descend!
Flashing fang!
Water, hear my call!
Armor won't save you!
Tempest! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Freeze laser!
Try harder!
Slow flight! Searing flame!
You're finished!
I'm pretty worn out.
Want to rest up for a bit?
That equipment should come in handy. Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
You're mine!
Those flying creatures are a real pain in the butt!
I've let you all down. Stay away from my friends! Not done yet! Take this! I'm not prepared to be sure! Far enough! Here I come! Hurricane! Not today!
Reload! Guess what the
I'm not done! You're mine! Sword Lane Alpha!
Dance in the wind!
An astral arch?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
I'm just getting started! Raging Cascade!
Not my fight! Nope. Pay for that!
I'll be saving Annihilation! Searing Flame!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Take this! You're finished!
Annihilation!
Here we go!
It's weakened!
Take this! And it ends now!
More resistance! Raging
You're
Cascade!
mine!
In here!
Take this!
I'll be saving this one!
It's over!
Here we go. Oh! Now I'm real mad!
Here goes!
Leave
the charges to me!
Far enough!
Anything in armor is all mine!
I'm not done!
Watch this!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this! You're not whirling! I can carve through armor!
No! Can't get here!
I'll be saving this one!
This should do it! Crumble! It's over! You're mine! You're finished! Blow away! Can't get out of this! You're mine! You're finished! Strike!
Dance in the wind!
Burn!
Take Bolero! Lord, I just stopped.
Take this!
It's over!
You're finished!
Blah, blah, blah.
Eat this! Eat this! I'm on it!
Dance in the wind!
First strike!
Here's a new lease on life! Raging
Here I
Cascade!
come!
Pierce!
Leave the charge!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
If Almadria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Danan mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it. Well, we've only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
There she is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danan Witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like the rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Mies. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almadria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Nesmold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Now you see what I can do!
Throbs in pain.
Raging
Here I come!
Storm! More healing!
This one's all mine!
I really owe you one.
Lightning Orb! Lightning Canal!
Burn!
Thunderbolt!
Take this! No escape!
Rocket!
Mirage! It's over!
Raging Storm! Like tunnel!
You're mine!
Light Astral
You're
Energy!
finished!
Magna Ray!
Destruction!
I'll tear you apart!
Dare!
You're
Blast
finished!
Light! Will this help?
Talon Rocket! Glimmer Dragon!
No escape!
Thunder Field!
I'm ready!
You're
Another
mine!
Lightning
No
Storm!
place! Dragon Shell!
Every Caster! Magna Ray!
Take this!
One's mine!
Here I come!
Watch it!
You're mine! It's over!
Attack time!
Thunderblade! Freeze Lancer!
Talon
Take
Hurricane!
this! It's over!
Risen! Come on, a
Thunder
roll
Field!
I'm not done!
Raging Ready! Into the shadows!
Take this!
Annihilate here!
Here I come!
Solo Dance!
You're mine! Eat dirt!
Here's a hero!
Take this! It's over!
Know your place!
Take that!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Fool!
Here's a hero!
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
For me!
No further!
Chinese Supernova!
Take
Supernova!
Rising Wyvern!
Denied! Risen Tear!
Power of Water!
Mirage!
For the stockpile!
Slash!
This help?
You're mine! It's over! Sword Lane Alpha!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
Now you see what I can do!
Healing Circle! This one's mine!
Not now, not ever!
Now
Glimmer
Sword Lane Alpha!
Not on my watch!
What foolishness!
You're finished! Rising War! Not today!
Brimming with hatred.
I owe you one.
Now we're not
Not done! Rising Wyvern! No further! Here I come!
I can handle it. Pile.
Take this!
Have some fun.
Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern! Try harder!
Lightning condemned!
Pay for that!
This should do it!
Dance
Here I come!
Here I go!
You're finished!
It's over! Wind astral energy!
You're mine!
Water!
You're finished! First strike! Try harder! My
This
turn!
one's mine! Where are you going?
It's over!
Get back!
You're on!
Here, let me
It's
help!
on!
Radiant
Sword Line
Dash!
Alpha!
Owe you one.
Burn!
Stay
away!
Not on my watch! Into the shadows!
Rip and tear!
Take this!
Lightning condemned!
Nothing gets by me.
Rising Wyvern!
Ready and ready!
You're on!
Armor won't save! I'm just getting started!
Healing
Take this!
circle! Tempest swirl!
Blow away!
Here goes! I'm all set up!
Thanks!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Dance in the wind!
You're finished!
Air there!
Ready for blow! Blow away!
No
further! They're attacking separately!
Can't land a hit on her!
Keep an eye on her, and take out the monster first.
This time!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that!
Yeah, take it away!
Where are you going?
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Talon storm!
You will
suffer!
Raging circle!
That's
Sleep now! Talon
Sword Line Alpha!
Ready!
You're
Searing
finished!
flame!
Leave the charges to me.
That's bad.
Wits about you, people.
Take it! Here I come! It's
Armor
over!
won't save! Now I'm in the groove!
I'll be saving this one! Lightning condemned! Here goes!
The winds of judgment blow your way. Fall before
Lightning
impending
condemned!
tragedy.
Take this!
Chaotic disaster.
Eat this!
Dragon shell!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts aren't so special. And now, they're mine! This can't be happening.
Stay away from my friends!
Try and run.
Glitter Dragon!
Have some fun.
I've still got some fight left in me. Healing circle! Radiant here! Tempest swirl! More with that hit, Rock!
Take this!
Blow
away!
energy!
You're finished!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Dance in the wind!
Blue escape!
Eat this! I'll tear you apart!
Tempest swirl!
Running slot!
Glacial spear! Pierce the eagle!
Eat dirt!
This one's mine!
Right!
I never miss!
Strike! Take this!
Reload!
Take this!
I'm out of
You're
ammo!
finished!
Hurricane!
Raining slot! Take
Raging
this!
cascade! Healing circle!
You're finished!
Haste shield! I'm all stocked up!
You're mine! I'll run you through! Rising Wyvern!
Aqua ready!
You're on!
Mega ray!
Will suffer.
Power of water! Sleep now! More for the stuff! Here's a healing art!
Eat this!
I owe you one.
Lancer! Radiant
Nothing gets by me. Her master core.
Not while I'm around, she isn't!
Take this! this!
Crumble!
You're my... This one's all
tear you
mine!
apart!
Storm!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me!
Go for it, Rimwell!
Hit her now! Lightning orb!
Take this!
You're annihilation! Not in your dreams!
Swallow blade!
Raging
Now you see what I can do!
Here I come! It's over!
In here!
No further!
This one's
You're mine! Rising
Power
wave!
of water! Raging storm!
Where are you going?
You're on!
Suffer! Annihilation! Radiant storm! I'll end you! Astral energy!
Say no more.
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Go of me! Let me go!
Xion!
Alvin!
Xion!
Alvin!
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room. I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Leori. No! Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking. Niori. Shion. I... Damn it.
Take this! Swallow blade! Try harder! Slash! Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha! Take this! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Strike! Here I come! Swallow blade! Try harder! It's on! I'm not done! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! It's over! Hurricane Thrust! Mirage! You're mine! You're finished! Mirage! Mirage! Blow away! Try hard! My turn!
I'm nearly done for.
There! Hurricane Thrust! You're mine! You're finished! My turn! Strike! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Sword Rain Alpha! No escape! Take it! You're finished! Mirage! You're mine! Slash! Swallow blade! It's over! It's on! Hurricane Thrust! Here I come! Mirage! Here I come! Eat dirt! You're mine! You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come! Take this! No escape! Time to let it rip! Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Alvin?
Finwell.
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistlein. Kisara and La are already there.
Finwell. Where are we?
Ganith Heros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
senses an owl around here. Speaking of Thistleum, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right. Little help!
Benediction light.
Heal! There!
In here!
Here I come!
I'll be saving
It's
this
so-
one!
Another incantation ruined.
If it has,
I'm not done!
just back it out again!
Rising Wyvern!
With natural energy where that came from! Hands in the
I'm
wind!
not... Swallow blood!
Photon
Begin! Sword Rain Alpha! Take this! You're mine! Elusive deity! I'll face you!
Raging
No
storm!
escape!
On your
Tunnel!
Take this!
Light astral energy! Raging
Raining
cascade!
Blaster!
resonate with
Here
You're
goes!
mine!
Not on my watch!
Eat dirt! You're mine!
In here! I'll be
Elusive
saving
deity!
this
Take
one!
this!
Here goes!
in a vine.
Astral arts?
That's my cue!
I'm not done!
Shut him down!
I'm ready! Here I come! Double leap! In an instant! Impact block!
Dance in the
I'll
wind!
face you!
Air thrust!
Here I come!
Light astral
Rising
lightning
Wyvern!
with that now!
Hurrah! Double leap! In an instant! Impact block!
Looks like we won.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest? sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegus is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegus. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Sarah.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?